we have been talking with Jen DeJoya. She has come in gratefully from Sunset Hydroponics and Home Brewing. And as promised, we got to get into that home brewing stuff. Pat's like drooling over there.
I got to know.
We definitely got to get into it.
All right. So how do you even get into it? I mean, I've heard of it. It sounds interesting. I know microbrewing is like a big deal and whatnot. But I mean, it just, I can't wrap my head around it.
It's kind of a simple explanation, honestly. You start with a simple basic kit. It comes with 2 buckets, a few chemicals.
So all I got to do is show up at your store.
Walk in, tell me what kind of beer you like, and we'll find you a kit to go with it. You just need the basic equipment kit, which is the fermenting buckets, your hydrometer, which tells you how much alcohol is going to be in the beer.
Cool. That's my favorite part.
Yep.
All right.
And it comes with a siphon, just little tools that you'll need for the trade.
Yep.
And what type of beer do you like?
I like the regular, all of it.
Regular, all of it. Anything with alcohol.
Non-light.
Put it in my face.
Yeah, put it in my face. Actually, I be honest with you, I'm not used to the heavy dark stuff, so I don't care for that much. Like the Guinness and all that stuff, I don't really drink that much.
Do you like an American wheat, maybe, or something light?
It's okay if it's but see the flavors going off. I like the middle of the row, like the Labatt's or
Labatt's,
the Canadian, Molson Canadian, or that kind of thing.
We have a Canadian blonde kit at the store.
Okay.
I think it's $17 or something cheap like that.
What?
Yeah,
that's
very cheap.
The whole kit.
Yep. Well,
Wow.
it comes in a can. It's malt. It comes with your yeast.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is, you would have the basic equipment kit already, and you just come in and buy this can.
Oh.
And all you would need on top of that is some priming sugar.
Okay.
And all that's going to do is your fermentation.
Yep.
You do a first fermentation, and then you bottle and you prime it, which is what makes this carbonation in it.
Let me guess. The yeast eats the sugar, and that produces the alcohol.
Ta-da!
As an
And the
excretion.
kidney stones.
Yeah. See, you thought I was dumb, huh, Brenna? Okay.
I know you're an expert in this field.
Yeah. All right. So cool. So now $17. How much is that going to make me?
That's going to make you 5 gallons.
Holy business on that stuff. That's a lot of beer.
2 full cases
Gonzo
usually.
and a weekend at Pat's house.
Man, I hate to quit drinking this week.
How long does it take to
How
brew
long does it take?
5
2 weeks.
gallons of-
Oh, that's
Start
fast.
to finish, yes.
Really? I thought it took a lot longer to ferment.
Do you have to plug it in, or I mean, what kind of contraptions do you need?
No plugging in.
I see. In my
Good
mind,
question.
I envision like a science
Lab.
room,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
beakers and
Beakers
that kind
and little Bunsen burners.
of thing. Tubes.
Nope.
Meth lab.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It popped in.
You just got to have a big pot. I use my grandma's Sunday sauce pot, honestly.
Does she know?
Hopefully she's not listening.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Grandma. It's good beer.
Yeah, it's just a 20-quart or 30-quart brew pot, and you
Okay.
use mostly water. The kit you get will have all of your malt, and it's already boiled down into a mash. Once you get more into the hobby, you'll get to make your own malt, and
Okay.
you'll boil it down and make your own, what comes in the can.
Okay.
It's like a mash. And that's basically all you need is to heat that up. Put in your yeast and your sugar and let it sit for 7 days.
This sounds like way too much fun. I'm gonna have to tell my doctor to get screwed.
Yeah.
I'm not quitting.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
We're not
Sorry.
doing any liver tests.
Okay,
That's
good.
all you got to
Oh,
tell them.
Thank God. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell him. Damn it. Okay,
Pat's
go ahead.
on
Sorry.
the wagon
Yeah. Sorry. As per doctor's requirements.
for 3 months only.
Yeah.
How many days left?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
I'm shocked. I thought for sure you'd have like one of those countdown like they did
Yeah.
for the millennium.
Right.
How many days, minutes, and hours.
Drive
left.
myself nuts looking at it though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
calendar.
Yeah.
How many more days?
All right.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Oh.
I'm going to put that out there.
all right.
However, I tried to not drink for 2 weeks with my husband because he was on an antibiotic. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And not that I,
Yeah.
drink hard liquor or whatever, but I needed a glass of wine.
A glass of
Friday
wine,
night.
of course.
I just was like, oh
You
my
have
gosh.
dogs, you have children, and you have parents, everybody.
And a job.
You have a job. You have things to do. You got to drink.
Every once in a while. So, okay, getting back to this beer thing. So, do you do this in the kitchen?
You can do it right in your kitchen. Yeah, I do it in my kitchen. I bottle from my kitchen table down to a chair.
Oh.
After 7 days, you re-rack it, which is where you siphon it off from one bucket into another bucket, and you'll have some sediment on the bottom. So that's what you're trying to avoid because you don't want anything floating in your beer.
Yeah.
And when you put it in the other container, you put it in bottles, a little bit of sugar, and that'll re-ferment when it's in the bottle, and that causes carbonation.
Okay, that's where you get the bubblier stuff.
Yep, and of course you could hook it up to a CO2 tank and prime it that way, and that adds carbonation to it also. It's kind of like kegging.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
You know, they have the big kegs that you put a tap on. So you can do the same thing at home.
Cool. I need that.
Yeah, that's a step up.
Yeah, that's I need a step up.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I think
This
he
is
needs
fun.
the rapid production, though. I don't know if 2 weeks is going to work.
The 2 weeks is too long.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, this is almost like, I bet you my favorite show. Just like Brenna said.
I knew it would be.
This is great.
So what if I want to make chocolate stout?
Chocolate stout. We
What?
have an oak imperial stout kit at work, and you can add cocoa and flavorings to your beer. Recently, I did a
Raspberry.
wheat. I did a raspberry wheat. One of my favorite beers is in a Beta. It's called Purple Haze. It's a raspberry wheat. It's quite expensive. You know, you pay about $10 for a 6-pack usually.
Okay.
I just made a batch for under $20.
And that's 5 gallons?
5 gallons.
Nice.
2 full cases.
So where's the party?
It's at my house.
And that's
guess so.
and that's with the raspberry flavoring you're talking about, right?
Yeah, we have flavorings. You can either add at the, into each bottle. You can do
Yeah.
half of them. You know, let's say you only want to try it in a couple bottles. You just take a dropper and put it in there. It's a basic flavoring.
Just a flavoring. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were mashing raspberries
This
or
is
what.
good
You
stuff.
can.
I know. Okay, you can do that too.
Yeah,
It won't
I highly recommend
screw-
that too.
Oh, it won't screw up the chemical imbalance. It won't.
Not if
chemical
you do it
imbalance?
right at the end.
Okay,
You just do a mash in like almost a cheesecloth or something, just to put in the beer for the
Yummy.
last couple days,
That's
and
healthy.
that'll get the flavor into there. Also, it'll change the color depending on what fruit you choose.
Antioxidants.
Okay, exactly. Blueberry flavored.
Healthy.
Yeah, this sounds really
love
good.
So,
you guys are
okay.
laughing, beaming.
No, we're like so excited.
I know.
Because I'm thinking, can you set Pat and I up with like a pet project? We could do it on the radio.
Sure can.
Like, we could
Good
we could
idea.
start like tomorrow,
Yeah, tomorrow morning at 6.
and we could get like pick a different
you know,
a
I
beer.
think-
of-
Pick a beer and try
like
it
you
out.
said, like what'd you say, India Pale Ale or
India Pale Ale we have. You said you liked Guinness.
I know, and he likes that cheap.
We can do a
watery
stout.
stuff.
It's not watery. Oh, that's
So
the light
is there
stuff.
something in
I
the
don't drink
middle?
light.
Something in the middle.
Yeah.
There definitely is.
There
And
is.
it was a very hard flavored beer. And the Guinness is very mellow, very rich.
Mm-hmm.
I would just go for a wheat. A wheat
Mellow
is,
and rich. How
mellow
I
and
like
rich.
my men.
Yes.
That one caught me off guard. Good one.
First thing that came to my mind. Forget the beer. Give me the mellow rich guy.
And if you're into sustainability, you can always grow your own
RJ.
hops too.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, hops growing, but I don't know. Can you do it in this climate? Is it, or are you talking about inside?
Indoors.
Oh yeah,
There's
just like
always
your
the indoor growing.
just like your other plants.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So, okay, we got to take a quick break. We do have some Homerama tickets. This is a great show. We're going to come back and talk a little bit about wine because I really like the wine. He
Me
drinks
too.
the beer. I like the wine. Do you like red or white wine?
I like red sweets.
I like red, extremely dry and
Extremely
bold.
dry. Yeah.
So can you tell me some ideas for that when we get back?
I sure can.
All right, sounds good. This segment is brought to you by Property Source Newspaper. Our West Side edition is on stands now. Pick it up and get the latest listings locally. And 222-6397 is our number if you want to grab some Homerama tickets when we get back.